Zenab Kashif, and I am primarily a graphic designer and photographer. And I also explore different forms of graphic design, but I think it's all encompassing. I do web design, digital design, print design, packaging design, book design, and the list goes on.
So many talents. I can't.
Um, so yeah, that's primarily my two forms of, I think,
Uh,
artistic expression. Yes.
mhm. I know I saw that there was a petition that was circulating to have Governor Walz like lift um, the stay-at-home order for photographers because a lot of us like we actually can shoot while maintaining social distance.
Right. So I mean, there was no rules in place that did it's to begin with that didn't like that's literally said that photographers couldn't do their work. But the stay-at-home order did bog down how comfortable clients were with being
Mhm.
doing photography, and I think what the petition more so was calling out is to make it more clear that photography can be done while maintaining social distancing.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess considering it is still safe to do it if you're doing it properly, have you been shooting at all under quarantine? And not even just like with your photography, but also with your graphic design. Like, what are the different ways that you've been creating during quarantine?
Design has been like big, like huge. I didn't expect to have this many freelance projects, but I think it's because right now a lot of people are like have time to like start their side hustles or start their businesses or focus on like doing like their thing that they always wanted to do. And usually that entails having a designer make a brand or a logo, or a website. And all of those things are projects that I've gotten this summer. So it's actually been pretty nice for design work. And it also allows me to like do work with people who aren't Minnesota based, because I feel like now this Zoom culture has become like kind of ingrained in
Right.
society, and now it's like normal to not be physically in the same location as someone else while working. Photography has been there, just like not, I guess, like not as traditionally as you might think. Like I don't go out and like usually by this point, if it was pre COVID, like last year at this point, I'd be having like multiple shoots a week.
Mhm.
Obviously, that's not the case anymore.
Right.
But it's still like I'm still focusing on things that like long term needed to get done. Like just I guess it's more like updating things and fixing things, and I guess that's I still consider it part of the whole hustle. So
Mhm.
um yeah, so I guess it's like steady. It's not terrible.
Yeah, that's good. So I saw that you were doing some FaceTime photo shoot stuff, which is super cool. A lot of people have said it's just like really challenging and frustrating to not be able to like you have to scope out the space through the phone and it's yeah, there's like lots of different challenging aspects of it. So like what was that like?
So yeah, I mean, I guess for FaceTime photo shoots, like normal photo shoots, it's a lot more work on the photographer's end than it is the model's end. When it comes to scoping out location, fixing, like setting up lighting, just making sure the scene is set. So the model, all they really have to do is pose.
Hmm.
With FaceTime shoots, it's literally the exact opposite. It's like the model has to do everything. And I just sit there and press buttons. And that's literally like I feel kind of stupid sometimes because I'll be in sweats in my room and they're like posing for me and doing all this fancy stuff and moving their camera around for me. And I mean, I guess I enjoy it, but part of the like I guess it doesn't fulfill like it's fun. It's really fun and it's creative and it's unique and it I get my editing fix from it. So I still enjoy it because I love editing pictures. But I personally like the actual physicality and process of taking pictures with a camera, and also just like setting up like a picture, being able to set up a picture like in my head and then take it. It's been interesting. I'm kind of happy I went for it and did it, but I never thought, nor should anyone think, that it's gonna kind of fulfill that like feeling of doing a photo shoot. I still don't, after it's over, I don't feel like I did a photo shoot.
Hmm.
The only thing that makes it feel like one is like I'll have like 250 new photos on my camera roll that I have to export to my laptop and then edit them. That's the only thing that makes it feel like a shoot. Otherwise, it's like the beauty of a photo shoot, I don't feel like it is there.
Mm.
Um,
I'm excited to still try it though.
no, I'm not saying this to discourage or
Yeah.
like to say that you shouldn't do it, because I'm still out here booking them. But it's not the same.
I feel like it's definitely an interesting way to push yourself creatively, because that's definitely when you grow as an artist, is like when
Yeah.
you force yourself to shoot under conditions that you maybe haven't
Right.
shot under before.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. You talked a little bit about, for the FaceTime shoots that you were doing, you were looking into, I think you said Pinterest for like
Yeah, I strive off Pinterest. Yeah.
same. Dude, I'm like one of the 20 people that are still on that platform. Like people think it's so weird that
I think creatives still use it.
I agree. Yeah.
I feel like the people that are left using it are creatives.
Right. And like
Um,
everyone else just like doesn't seem to get it, but I love it. Like I can be on there for hours.
no, and that's and like Pinterest is how I show even my in-person like photo shoots. Pinterest is how I show people to pose and how to pose.
Mhm. Yeah, especially with more, I guess, experimental poses where when you're doing them, you feel like you kind of look crazy.
Hmm.
When you see a model doing it, you're like, oh, that's actually normal. Like,
Hmm. And it looks fine on camera,
exactly.
usually. Yeah.
Right. Um, yeah, but along those lines, do you feel like your sources of inspiration have changed at all during quarantine?
My source of inspiration a lot of the time is what other people create and
Mhm,
seeing other people create.
mhm,
Um, And a lot of people have been doing some really cool stuff, whether it's FaceTime photo shoots or editing old shoots and like making them like better. Like I saw like a photographer, a good friend of mine I follow, she took some of her first photo shoots and just edited them, re-edited them, and like posted the re-edit and then the original edit and then the original, and just like stuff like that. And it's like just the creativity that people I know have right now kind of inspires me to
mhm,
stay at it and like
mhm.
keep that drive high. I think I've shifted how I viewed certain things and how I get inspired, I guess,
Right.
to like digital.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. I don't think I would be super inspired to create right now were it not for all of the photographers that I follow on Instagram. And I know like
Yeah,
there's ways that you can work around these obstacles. So
right. And we have technology at our disposal, so
right,
like it's just not there really is no excuse.
right.
Like
Yeah.
we have
I
time
mean,
and technology, so
yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people um creating is like not their first priority right now. Like they're taking breaks from their work, or maybe they just, with everything that's going on, they have other priorities. But I think
also it's not
like
mentally, it's not like the perfect situation for a lot of people.
mhm,
So and that's totally true too. Like I get that completely, because for the first month I'd say of quarantine, it was hard for me to even think about doing anything creative. I think that was the case a lot for like a lot of people in the very beginning, like the first few weeks, and maybe still. It's just the certainty, it makes it harder to feel comfortable creating, and that's totally fine too, you
mhm.
know.
Yeah. So you graduated this year,
Yeah, I just graduated this spring.
and what did you major in?
Yeah, so I studied graphic design and I did a minor in strategic communications,
Oh,
which is similar to marketing.
okay. Do you? I know a lot of creatives that kind of graduating and entering this very like unstable job market has kind of exacerbated some of the anxiety that people already feel like pursuing creative fields. Do you think that you've experienced that at all? I mean, it seems like you've definitely been seeing a lot of growth since quarantine started. Um, yeah, like what are your feelings about that?
When I lost my job, because I was working at the place I interned at, the agency I interned at, I was working as an associate designer part-time during the school year up until the end of March, where I got a phone call and they were like, yeah, we can't afford any of our part-time freelancers or contractors.
Mhm.
So it kind of threw a wrench in my whole plan. And I'm a planner, like a huge planner. Everything needs to be planned. So That definitely mentally was hard because it's like now all of a sudden I have to start from square one. As I said, freelance work has been crazy high, so I'm thankful for that. It was a little, I was a little anxious before, but as soon as things started picking up, it's like one project popped up and then another popped up and then another popped up. So I'm looking forward to that. So I guess it's uncertain for now for full time for me, and I'm kind of okay with it right now. And I've just been focusing on freelancing and just getting more freelance clients, and then just focusing on I'm creating the best work I can for those people. And the job market right now, kind of, it is what it is. Like you can't really change it. So yeah, I'm like hoping that things get better, but I'm still like applying, and
Right.
it still sucks, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, you're definitely doing the best you can with the circumstances.
Right. And
To
that's,
create
and
right
that's all
now.
we can do as our
Yeah.
best. Yeah.
Right.
And hopefully it's like my intention is to move back to campus soon. So at least for like June and July. Thankfully my roommates are all some of my friends that I met through modeling. So they'll like be able to be my muse for photo shoots, and then we can get creative. Because they're like some things I really want to do. Like I really want to do a milk bath photo shoot.
Oh, I love
Um,
those.
and we have like in my house, we have a freestanding tub because I live in like a house. I need to do it. It's like I have all these like lists that I've been making. Huge list person.
Dude,
I'm just listing. It's like everything I'm gonna do. It's
I love meeting other type A people. I feel
no, it's
validated.
borderline bad, but you know, it is what it is.
I have like 10 lists at all times.
Yeah, for sure. Like I've literally like I have a after COVID list. It's just like everything I think of, like that. It's like it's not even like things like it's just like I'm gonna go like do a photo shoot, or I'm gonna try this coffee shop's like food and so
Yeah.
like do
Dude,
like
I have that list
stuff
too.
there. It's like really unnecessary things. It's like, why do I have a list for this? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank
Have
you.
this, yeah. And have a good rest of your day.
Yeah. You too. Yeah. And stay safe.
Thank you. You too. See ya.
Thanks. Yep. See ya.